Hot 1027, this is your girl eLZhi, and we have Detroit's own eLZhi on the line.
What's good? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Seems as though you have a busy schedule. What have you been up to lately?
Oh man, writing these verses, you know what I'm saying? Just in the studio, just recording, man. Just trying to make this a beautiful year, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so is this recording solo with Slum Village?
It's both actually. You know, I got a project with Slum Village coming out, and just a bunch of endless amount of material from myself.
Okay. And is there a set date for this new project with Slum Village?
It's coming soon. Be on the lookout for it in a couple of months. It's called
Okay.
Villa Manifesto.
Speaking about that, I have to ask, at the time when it seemed like, and referring to the Villa Manifesto EP, that the Dilla estate was holding his beats hostage, how were you able to use, I would say, what, like 4 of his beats? Was it hard to get clearance on that?
I mean, just, situation with that, man. I mean, the label handled that situation, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't had no involvement in that, actually. But we do got a couple of tracks on the Villa Manifesto by J Dilla.
Love it. I'm definitely a big fan. I actually had the chance to see you along with Slum Village perform last year in Chicago at Rock the Bells, and it seemed as though the energy of the group was at a new all-time high, and then to be cut so short. How has the passing affected yourself and the group and the future of the group?
I mean, it affected me more ways than one because that was my brother, and then for two, it was a whole new outlook as far as like the group, goes because it was all three of us again, and when he passed, it just messed up a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Batan and my man J Dilla for real.
Yes, I definitely feel that because I've been a Slum Village fan for a very long time.
Right.
I'm actually from Chicago, and then when I got the chance to move here in Detroit, I was like, I have to talk to eLZhi. It's like, so.
Good looking.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Leftovers Unmixed tape?
Yeah, that's the recent project that I came
Yes.
up with. I have a song on there called Deep that I did a video for by my man Gerard. Gerard shot the video. It was in Detroit. We keep it Detroit all day long. And that was something that I put out for the fans, like a free mixtape or whatever. So you can check that out on eLZhi.com, and you can see the video on YouTube.
Yes, we will also have that on hiphopdetroit.com as well.
That's what's up.
Speaking about Detroit, the hip-hop music scene right now, do you feel that it's at an all-time high, an all-time low? What are your feelings about the game right now in the city?
Well, back in the day, we had clubs like the Hip Hop Shop, St. Andrews Hall, actually used to represent hip hop music. We had the Lush, we had a Serengeti Ballroom, the whole nine. And those clubs isn't here anymore, but the artists that were in those clubs, they're actually in the studios now, and they're recording music from Invincible to Fat Cat, the Black Milk, Guilty Simpson. So I feel like it's at an all-time high because you're about to hear more albums come out this year than ever before from Detroit.
And speaking on albums and Black Milk, after the amazing work done with you and Black on the album, is there going to be a volume 2?
Me and Black been working all through the years. I had an album that I had put out. But actually, it was like a mixtape that I put out by myself called the Euro Pass. He did the majority of that. He did the majority of beats on the Preface, which was an album that I came out with on Fat Beats. And most likely he's going to do the majority on this new album, too. So, we always going to work.
So would you call it a volume 2, or is it going to be a whole new style?
We never do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? We always got to keep it fresh and keep it moving. So, yeah, the Preface was the Preface. The new stuff is going to be something different. So always we got to elevate.
Love it. Now, as you may know, the White House has declared June Black Music Month. And here at Hot, we've proclaimed it Detroit Music Month. With you coming from the D, what do you feel? Do you feel that the community has embraced you? Or what do you feel that music can bring to the community at a time where Detroit is just the world sees it as it's in shambles. I personally don't see it that way now that I'm here. What do you feel that we can do as a community, especially in the industry, to do to kind of change that image?
Uh, for your first question, I believe the people that's aware of what I do has embraced me. Like I haven't met anyone yet that hasn't heard me and thought that I couldn't rhyme or thought that I wasn't, at level 100. You know what I'm saying? With
That's
what I
not
do.
debatable.
So anybody that knows what I do and knows my capability embraces me. As far as like what the music can do, I mean, you know, basically like, all we can do is just put that message out in the music, you know what I'm saying? And, people been doing that for years, like John Lennon and,
Right.
Stevie Wonder, you know what I'm saying? They didn't, even Michael Jackson then put a message out there to keep the world moving at a peaceful rate and and make it a better place. So all we can do as artists is put the message out there and lend a hand.
Right, similar to the Detroit Deli.
Yeah, Detroit Deli. Yeah, you know how that go. You know about Detroit Deli, huh? You
Yes.
know about all that, huh?
I actually have that and then Trinity in my car. People make fun of me because it skips, but I don't know. I just can't seem to get a new one.
You've been playing it a lot.
Yeah, man. You don't understand. People like, when I moved here, they're like, oh my God, Detroit's the perfect area because I listen to you, I listen to Black. It's just crazy. So, as far as your fans, how can they get in contact with you? Are you on Twitter, Facebook? I know you have your .com.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I got eLZhi.com. You can reach me at booking@jbgroup.com. That's JAEBGROUP.com. And yeah, I'm always out there, man. You can reach out to me, man.
Love it, love it. Any final words for your fans?
Man, what up, fans? Like, yo, we gonna keep it moving. Like this year is gonna be one of the best years ever. I'm definitely feeling the best shape of my life, and we're just gonna keep, putting that good music out there. I was told y'all wanted me to freestyle too. I don't know if you still want me to do that.
Yeah, I was about to throw you and put you on the spot. So if you got something for me, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, y'all. Let me start you from the genesis, far from where the finish is. No role models, just empty bottles of Guinnesses. Roaches in the ashtray, talks of getting fast cash, the ski mask way from those who never passed class, born inside of poverty. Privately, they stack bread, and crackheads never looked alive to me. Robberies in liquor stores, tricks and bores. Reality was sick as yours, so I blow trees stronger than sycamores. But wait, let me get back to my past as I rewind mine before I got on in 1999. Mother gave birth to this divine dime, born with his arm, leg, arm, head like a Quran line. No paternity, but as I'm turning 3, I learned to be strong. Pops moved along and he never returned to me. Thought I feel anger for an eternity. I bottle my feelings inside where pride is never swallowed, followed by killings. They ride fried off an endo, busting off cartridges through your window. Far from the ones from my Nintendo. This line should have been my intro. That's when I started rapping. Looking up the younger thugs with their heart and trapping. Started capping, fly wheels, chicks thick and high heels. They telling me my skills are sick. I was only 8. Slowly fate took this turn. I wrote about where fiends freeze up and hookers burn.
You kind of snapped off there. You was ready for that one, weren't you?
I was ready for that one. I'm ready.
I should have asked that first. Got that out the way.
I'm always ready.
That's good, because I've interviewed a couple people, and they got to take like